This is my presentation on cell organelles. The nucleus. The nucleus is similar to a military headquarters, but within a cell. The nucleus controls whatever the cell does, similar to how the military headquarters controls things when it comes to the military. The nucleus contains the nuclear membrane, the nucleolus, and chromatin, or DNA. The nucleus is present in both eukaryotic cells, both plants and animals, and is not present in prokaryotic cells. This is a diagram of the nucleus. The nucleus is seen in the middle with purple being depicted around it. This is the nucleolus. The nucleolus of a cell is like a factory. The nucleolus produces ribosomes, and they are necessary for the production of proteins. The nucleolus is found within every nucleus, which is every eukaryotic cell. It is not found in prokaryotic cells because they do not have a membrane-bound nucleus. Without the nucleus factory-like use, the cell wouldn't be able to have ribosomes or protein. The nucleolus is the dark purple ball in the diagram within the entire nucleus. This is the smooth endoplasmic reticulum, or the smooth ER. The smooth ER is like a rehab. The smooth ER's main purpose is to detoxify things, such as metabolic waste and drugs. This is similar to how a rehab helps people come clean. It's like they go in and it detoxifies, basically. The smooth ER helps transport things also. This is like how whenever someone goes into rehab and they come out clean, it's transporting them along the way, symbolically. And the smooth ER is found within every eukaryotic cell. The smooth ER is this wacky looking stuff outside of the rough ER right here. And the rough ER being right outside the nucleus. This is the rough endoplasmic reticulum. The rough ER. The rough ER is like a food truck. Its main function is to transport proteins after they are made. However, the proteins are made within the rough ER because within the rough ER, the ribosomes are attached to the walls of the rough ER, and that is why it's called the rough ER, because the ribosomes give it a bumpy, rough-looking appearance. But they're like a food truck because a food truck, like, they cook up the new food and they transport it also. So, the rough ER is found within every eukaryotic cell, and it is right outside of the nucleus. Golgi apparatus, or known as the Golgi body, or the Golgi. Golgi is like a FedEx facility. The Golgi apparatus is what receives proteins, and it receives them from the rough ER. It packages them and then ships them, similar to how a delivery facility works. The Golgi packages proteins into vesicles, and sometimes it does package them into vacuoles, but that's for more long-term storage. And it transports the vesicles, or it sends them out to wherever about the cell they need to go. The Golgi is found within every eukaryotic cell, and in this diagram it is number 6 outside of the rough ER. This is the mitochondria. The mitochondria, or sometimes referred to as the mitochondrion, which is singular for when there's one, is like the nuclear power plant of the cell. The mitochondria is similar to a power plant in how it takes two molecules and converts them into energy. And in a mitochondria, it takes glucose and oxygen, and this converts them into ATP, which the cell uses for energy. The mitochondria is found within every eukaryotic cell, and the number can vary greatly. This is a mitochondria. And it also has its own DNA inside of it. This is a chloroplast. A chloroplast is like a chef. The chloroplast is the main component of photosynthesis, which occurs mainly in plant cells. Chloroplast uses sunlight and carbon dioxide to create a form of ATP, and this ATP is then converted into glucose, and that is fed to the mitochondria. But the chloroplast cooks these up similar to how a chef would cook up we cook up food. The chloroplast releases oxygen during photosynthesis, and this is also go to the mitochondria, but in small amounts. The rest is emitted out to the air. That's where we get our oxygen. Some. The chloroplast is found in eukaryotic plant cells. This is a chloroplast. It also has its own DNA. These are vacuoles. Vacuoles are similar to a storage garage or storage unit. Vacuoles are a type of vesicle, however, they're used for more long-term storage, such as how a storage or storage unit is used. The most important vacuole in biology, mainly, is the large central vacuole in the plant cell, which is used to store many things for the cell. Vacuoles are found in eukaryotic plant cells. Well, they're found in actually every eukaryotic cell, but the large central vacuole is only found in eukaryotic plant cells. This is a plant cell. The large central vacuole is that big absent space. These are lysosomes. Lysosomes are used like a garbage disposal, but inside of a cell. Lysosomes are used to dispose of unwanted waste and old, worn-out cell organelles. This is similar to how a garbage disposal. It uses it similar to how a garbage disposal breaks down food. Lysosomes are even used whenever a cell dies or kills itself. When this occurs, the lysosomes releases its own enzymes and it eats the cell alive, basically. Lysosomes are found in every eukaryotic cell, and they are these little pink dots in this diagram. This is the plasma cell membrane. The plasma cell membrane is like a gate. It is the outermost layer of a cell in an animal cell. Now, in a plant cell, the plant cell has the cell wall, and then comes the plasma membrane. The plasma membrane basically controls what comes in and out of the cell, like how a gate controls what comes in and out of a gated area, so, such as a gated community, like Beverly Hills or something. The plasma cell membrane is found in every cell, no matter eukaryotic or prokaryotic. It is found in prokaryotic bacteria cells, or just prokaryotic cells in general. This is a plasma cell membrane, which is composed of phospholipids and all kinds of different things.